So hello guys, welcome back to our channel Solutions Pro. This is going to be another informational video about a great transformation story of a feudal society into a leading global power. It has one of the most fascinating history of evolution, that is none other than the country Japan. This place has witnessed a long and fast-paced journey of development from isolation to industrialization. So let's start with the initial days, that is in early 17th century. Japan was under rule of Tokugawa shogunate, a feudal government imposing isolation policy called sakoku. This way they protected their long carrying heritage and culture for about 2 centuries, but they lacked economic and technological development. They have a class system with samurai at top followed by the other groups. Then year 1853 came, from where transformation starts as US Commando Matthew Perry sailed into Tokyo Bay with black ships. His motive was to open Japan to foreign trade. His focus drew out work well, and that resulted in Treaty of Konogawa in 1854, which built diplomatic relations between Japan and US and opened two Japanese ports to American ships. Then series started to form sand to start convert into storm as existing Tokugawa shogunate seems unable to protect Japan from foreign influence, which eventually leads to political unrest and instability in kingdom. Another important year is 1868, as in this time the Tokugawa shogunate empire was overthrown by Emperor Meiji, and he took over the responsibility as a leader. Then Japan began to see new sunshine era of modernization and westernization. Meiji leaders were determined to convert Japan into world power and change the repeating history of every other Asian nation to get captured by colonial rule. There are lots of reforms seen during rule of Meiji. Major of them include destruction of traditional feudal system into centralized bureaucratic state. Legal frameworks were established abandoning class system. Creation of constitution in 1889 and parliamentary system were the most vital steps. Industrialization has been prioritized for economic growth. Heavy investments were done in every required field. Building of industries in various fields such as textile, steel, etc. marked their potential. And most importantly, government helped them in every possible way. Not only this, but education was reformed under national education system, inspired from Western standards, increasing population of skilled force and literacy rate. Scholars were supported for further studies in abroad and Western technology were imported. Modernization of armed military was also done by adapting Western techniques and technology. A conscription system was built which led to success in regional conflict. These all major changes led Japan to emerge as major economic power along with tight military in early 20th century. Zaibatsu, large family-controlled industries, conglomerates were established which marked immense economic growth. Further victory in First Sino-Japanese War and subsequent Treaty of Shimonoseki showed increasing influence of East Asia. Annexation of Korea in 1910 and victory in Russo-Japanese War solidified Japan's status. Soon in World War II, Japan faced defeat and get occupied by Allied forces, especially the US. But growth kept on going under General Douglas MacArthur, the supreme commander for Allied powers. After war, a new constitution was framed in 1947, which provided Japan fundamental rights. Land distribution and dissolution of Zaibatsu were major changes brought up. 1950s to 60s, Japan saw new and quick development due to US aids and this term later called as Japanese economic miracle. Tech companies like Sony, Toyota becomes global leader in tech and automobiles. Quality control and heavy investment leads to its potential growth. The major show up happened as Japan joined international organizations such as UN and became active in global trade. But if seen on other side of coin, Japan faced economic recession along with continuous natural disaster. Era of 1990s called as decade as asset prices were burst. Major problem came due to low birth rate and aging population increment. These various problems which are related to social and economic issues, but Japan as a nation has learned to deal with these challenges and continue to drive its economic and technological progress. This is all about Japan, and we'll come up with other countries' transformation stories later on. Till then, take good care of yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such content.